Hello everybody, today we are going to rank every Lethal Company enemy by how hard they are to deal with. We have harmless, slight issue, annoying, hard, challenging, careful of this enemy, and lethal. And if you guys disagree with my opinions in any of these, then comment that so I can know and I can fix this tier list. We're just going to go in order, so let's do this. So the first thing is roaming locusts. These things are so easy to deal with. They don't even attack. So you don't really need to worry about these guys. In fact, I'm just going to put every non-attacking enemy onto there, so we don't have to put them in there. Then we have the slight issue. We want this guy, because this guy, he can kill you, but like, is he actually ever going to do it? Like, really? He's never actually going to kill you. No way, Jose. And then another thing in this category I want to say is the baboon hawk. They can be a little annoying, but like, all you need is people, and then they don't really do anything, to be honest. Then I also want to put the bees here, because sure, they can kill you if you mess up a bit, if you slip up, but other than that, they can't really do anything. They're kind of just... And they also suffer a lot of money, their hives, so... Yeah, like, they can't really annoy you in any way. So in annoying, I have to put the hoarding bug here. There's just... They can be hard to deal with, because if you do anger them, they can be annoying, like... But then, if you don't anger them, then they'll be fine. Another thing I want to put here is the snare flea. These guys, you don't even know how many runs I've ended from this guy. That have been ended from this guy. I hate him because he latches around your head, and you can't call for your teammates if they're not near you because your voice gets muffled. So if he gets on you and there's no teammates near you, like if you're the only person that went fire, everybody went main, and main is far from fire, you're dead. You're dead. There's no way. Yeah, they can get annoying, but with other people, they're not that big of a deal. The spiders I'd like to mention. Of course, there is railing cheese you could do with these guys. And they're kind of fast. They can two-shot you. They're annoying, but like, seriously, are they ever actually going to do anything to you? Like, honestly, they won't. Spoiler alert. Oh wait, sorry, this tier list put these twice. Sorry guys. I might not even notice that. So hard. Okay, this might be a little controversial, but okay. It's not that it actually will kill you. It's just that when these enemies pair up with like other enemies, it makes them impossible. Especially if they're blocking your entrance. You're cooked. You're fried. And if it's a small room, you don't have time to guide it away. And these things with claw heads, oh my god, like that's like, that would be, if I did a tier list on combos, this combo would be in lethal, cause they're deadly. Okay, I'm sorry this is controversial. Fight me in the comments. I don't care. On the next one we're gonna do, okay, I'm sorry guys, you're gonna call me crazy. You're going to call me crazy, but for some reason, I don't know why, but these guys, they dart at you so fast, and when multiple, because they usually spawn in fours, when 4 of them spawn in you, and you're like on a map like experimentation or something, and there's not many elevated surfaces, you're dead. Of course, they don't really spawn in experimentation that much, but they can. Wait, can they? Wait, hold up, I'm having a brain fart. Oh no, they can't. Sorry, they usually spawn adamants. When they do spawn adamants, you'll be fine. But like, still, they're just adamants does have elevated places, but then again, it is like only half of the map is elevated, and then if you get tulip snaked on the bottom part, it's hard to get up. So guys, don't remember, if at the end I'm gonna be switching all of these places to make them more realistic. And by the way, this guy will not be rated because he got removed. This guy is not rated because that's just a duplicate. And yeah. Alright, next enemy on this list I have is Thumper. Because these guys, they can get in your way, they can be annoying, but most of the time, you can just, there are only 4 shots to kill. And when you hit them, then they get slow, but they can speed up really fast and almost ones to kill you. So yeah, that's why they're not at slight issue. Because if they didn't almost insta kill you, then they would not be at hard. Alright, so the next one will be this guy. And actually we're starting challenging because I'm sorry, but this guy is annoying. I don't know why, but like I've died to him way too many times because if we're counting like becoming him, I remember this one run, we were on like quota 6, and then the last loot we needed to make quota was the comedy mask. And I was about to sell it, and then I held the mask for too long, became masked, and then it ended our whole quota 6 run that we couldn't restart because of a glitch. So we lost that whole run, and I hate that guy. Also, when they hide their mask in the corner, you can't really see them. So, yeah, this kind of sucks. And anyway, the next one, this might get some fire, but the Ghost Girl. So, guys, she's not that hard. She's fast and she can insta-kill you, but like, she's not that bad. Okay, you guys are just like, yeah, it's not. No. You just don't need to be that afraid of her. Next thing, we have the Butler. All we need is multiple people. The reason why this isn't that hard because they can't really do anything with just multiple people. It's because of those Butler bees. First of all, it's utterly disgusting to me that they big bees when they die and they pop. And 2, they can't do anything when there's multiple of them. Even no matter. You could put 1,000,000 butlers, but if there's none, if there's someone with you, then they can't do anything. They can just chill. All they have to do is chill there. And that's why Butler is there. Alright, so you might have seen a trend for 3 monsters on each category, but because a lot of these monsters are pretty hard, so yeah, just remember that. Next one is these old birds. Old birds, I could see you could die in them, especially if you're on something like Artifice. Then I could see you dying to them because they can start piling up and it gets hard, especially when they fly and when they start throwing rockets at you. You kind of cooked, but all you have to do, because their field of view is big, but they're outdoor enemies, so that's a good thing. And they only spawn on Artifice and Adamant, so there's not really much of a worry to them. Just don't go to Artifice, guys. Just want to stay away from them. Next enemy on my list has to be this bird. This bird is hard, okay? Okay, I hate this bird. I tried to get the egg so many times, but she's stupid fast and she does stupid damage, and her eggs were worth stupid amounts. So, yeah, the reason why I not put this in lethal is because the eggs are worth stupid much, so they're actually worth getting, you know, worth getting. So they're good. Alright, now we're starting the next tier. This tier is gonna be really big, by the way, okay? So remember that. I want to punch you in the face. Every time I see a man-eater in a game, what I do is usually they spawn in mine shafts for some reason. So if they spawn in a mine shaft, I take them, I go in the caves, I drop them in the hole, I leave the facility, and I take off. Because they're gonna grow up, and when they grow up, they're unstoppable. And when they're in a normal facility, I drop them down like that hole where you can die in. When they're in the mansion, I leave the dang moon. These guys, sure they're cute, but they can become something. Just imagine a Thumper, but way worse. Way worse. And they're indestructible, so that's the thing. And the reason why they're not lethal is because of their baby state. You can avoid getting in their non-adult phase, but in their adult phase, it is deadly. Alright, so the next thing we're going to add in is this Leviathan. I've died to it a lot, but like, it is easy to avoid. Depends if you get lucky. If you get lucky and the ground shakes when you're in like a long time, it takes like 2 seconds, then you should be fine. If it takes early, you're dead. It's kind of like a gamble. So if you're counting the 2-second one, here. The 0.3-second one, here. But because you do have to drop all the items, but literally they can't do it. They're really slow. They're an outdoor enemy, and they only spawn on desert maps and some forest maps. So not really a problem. Next thing is nutcrackers. These guys, I hate them. You guys are gonna kill me for this. But just imagine this and a coil head and like, I don't know, like you could add in a thumper. You're dead. You're dead, because these guys can't spawn in the mains facility. So imagine offense where Cold Head and Thumpers like to spawn, and Nutcrackers can spawn, even though it's really no chance. You are cooked, fried, because you can't open that door, because that Cold Head is going to end you. You can't take a run for it, because the Nutcracker is going to end you. And you can't stand still for too long staring at both, because that Thumper is going to end you. Yeah, he sucks. Bracken. Alright, you guys. Some people were thinking Bracken was going to be here, and I think some people think Bracken was here. Bracken is like a mix of those, because if you have multiple people, no doubt. Because like, if there's 2 people, one can look forward and one can look back. Plus, you can tell if there's a Bracken, if there's a Bracken room, so you'll always be alerted in the game. So you will have more of you won't let your guard down as much. And yeah, they are hard to see, because like in the dark, all you see is their eyes. You don't actually have to know that you see them for it to count as you see them. So like, even if you don't see them, but the game thinks you did, then he's gone. The next thing I'm going to put on this list is this guy. You guys, he's not that freaking bad. You guys, you think, oh no, he's lethal. No, he's not. He's not that bad. He's just, all you have to do is leave the facility. If you have a signal transmitter, say Chester. Radio, say Chester. And when you say Chester and leave the facility, leave that map. Because of how deadly they are when they pop out, that's why they're not hard. But when they do pop out, they are careful of this enemy. You need to be careful, or else you're dead. You are dead. GG. We have coil heads here. Same thing. You just tell your lobby, guys, there's a coil head. Not usually do you leave, but you're kind of like the Bracken. You just become way more aware of your surroundings, and your guard is up by a lot. Alright, so now the careful of this enemy is done. Now we're going in the lethal tier. And I'll tell you why these 3 you guys are lethal. Eyeless Dog, actually, you know what? Eyeless Dog is gonna go here, because as long as you just shut if you just shut the freak up, he can't do anything. Just crouch, walk away slowly, and don't talk or voice chat. They can't do anything, nothing. They can maybe slightly walk up to you, but the odds are really low. They see you walk up to you, go the other direction. It's not that hard. Alright, and the 2 enemies in lethal are these 2, and I'll explain why in a bit. First, we have the barber. Do I even need to explain this guy? He goes invisible. He can one-shot you, and he moves kind of fast, and there's multiple of them. Sure, you can hear him, but you never know where he is unless it gets louder. He's invisible, and the only time you can see them is when you're in kill range. So at the end of the night, at the end of the day, when it becomes really late, like maybe like 7 or something, and you haven't left the moon, they take like 1 second to move. They're deadly. And last but not least, the Forest Keeper. Alright, first of all, he has no counter. Sure, you can zap gun him, sure you can stun him here and there, but literally he can see you from a mile away. He can literally one-shot you, and he doesn't really have any weakness. Even when you're crouching, it's just he doesn't really have a weakness. Okay, maybe he's an outdoor enemy, but just imagine here's a scenario. 10 p.m. 11 p.m. Ship is gonna leave at midnight, and there's a giant. You just got your loot drop from the building, and you have you weigh like 50 pounds, 70 pounds. But you can't drop the loot because this is the day before quota, and we won't have enough for quota. So you have to sneak through, or else you're gonna lose this amazing run. And it's like quota 5 or something. And then the giant is there camping. You can't do anything. You could try going away from it, but it has an insane field of view. It's just really hard. Okay, so everybody, that's my list, and now I'm gonna change them. So now, let's do this. We're keeping all these guys. These guys, I'm gonna move this guy. No, slight issue because they can't attack you. They're not harmless. They aren't that bad, and these guys can say, I'm gonna move this guy up because I kind of hate him. I'm gonna move this down because you guys are gonna slime me if I do that. I'm gonna move that up because I don't really like that, and I'm going to move this up because I don't really like that. I'm going to move this down, and I'm going to move this down. And that seems like a good tier list. Take a picture of this if you want. See my tier list, but yeah, that's kind of my tier list. Yeah.